voting for the March primaries, and you have to wonder if Harvey will play a role this year. Will the fallout from the storm affect voter turnout and who you decide to vote for?
Adam Bennett spoke with county officials and voters. Adam, what are they telling you?
Well, look, in general, Linamia, our state is not known for having big turnout in elections. In fact, UT recently ranked Texas 47th in the country. But experts told me today, like many years, politics and not personal hardship will decide how many people show up to vote in these primaries.
I told my husband we got to go vote today.
You could see and hear the excitement.
I just wanted to vote for what was right.
Outside this polling site on day one of early voting.
I wanted to see as many people out there as possible.
And even though these voters weren't personally impacted by Harvey, they all know neighbors or friends who were.
I hope they're planning on voting.
They're very civic-minded.
Probably one of the longest ballots in the country.
Harris County Clerk Stan Stannard says candidates and their politics are what drive turnout. He believes any turnout differences because of Harvey will be very small.
Dedicated voters are going to come out and vote, I think, regardless of their life circumstances.
His advice to displaced Harvey victims: vote early so you can vote at any of the county's 46 early voting sites.
That on election day, there could be some places that we'd normally use on election day that might not be available because of Harvey.
This year's primary turnout could rise a few points above the normal 8 to 11%, says KHU political analyst Bob Stein.
My sense is that the turnout's going to be higher than normal, not so much because of the flooding and the hurricane. I think that's true, but because there's so many candidates for some of these open seats.
But Stein does think because Harvey impacted so many people, that issue will be top of mind for most voters.
The real question is whether or not this becomes a central issue in November of 2018 when the Democrats are running against Republicans for some of these seats.
And early voting runs through March 2nd. Now remember, with early voting, if you're a registered voter, you can vote at any of the county early voting sites. The primary is March 6th, though that day you do have to vote at your precinct. Mia?
All good information for voters. Adam, thanks so much.
No